We're the Kaiser Chiefs and you're watching LADYGUNN TV. Making music for us has changed a lot since we first started. And then it's kind of gone full circle. When we first started, we'd get in a room, we'd make a racket, and then just make it up as we went along. And if we liked it, we kept it. If we didn't like it, we threw it away. Over the years, that changed a little bit. We lost a drummer. He went off to write music for other people and record other people. Basically didn't really want to go on tour anymore. And then we didn't really know what to do without him because he was quite a forceful character in the band. So we all had to step up again and fill the vacuum that he'd left. And then it became us in a room together, just making a racket and seeing what happened. So it actually hasn't changed that much from the very beginning, but somewhere along the way it did. Is that fair enough to say?
That's a good answer.
Thank you, Si. So yeah, this record is kind of angry, and it's political, but I think it's kind of anti-political because there aren't any specific events, but I think that it's just the climate now is...
The world in general.
The world in general, politically, it's politically futile.
I think that when we've been at our best, recording-wise, we've always had a bit of a social commentary, political little edge to the music, and I think we sort of drifted away from that a little bit. And this record, we got that back, a bit of anger back, and trying to say something, trying to make the songs mean something, connect emotionally, and
yeah, because we're not trying to be political, as in trying to be politicians, because that would be useless. We're
better musicians.
We're better musicians, but that doesn't mean we can't ask a few questions, even if we don't know the answers, you know? Why the name? Well, we, quite early on, I liked the name, I liked the word education, and it had been an education making this record, and it was also us trying to fight our way out of a place of jeopardy. And so those two words went together quite well. And then we added two more educations. Why did we do that, Si?
It's partly because of a speech by Tony Blair where he said his three main policies for government were education, 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 very famously, in England anyway.
And everyone clapped.
We sort of thought it was funny to add that and add war to the end. And we liked it as a big title. We thought it sounded like grand and like a big statement.
I wasn't there, so I can't answer the question if Electric Ladyland was haunted or not. But Simon can inform us all.
I never got the feeling it was haunted, no. I think the Electric Lady is a place with lots of ghosts in terms of you feel the history when you go in. You feel like there's a lot of stuff there that's still the same from the 60s and 70s, and it's a great studio with lots of heritage. So it was a great place to mix the record. I think that the record changed when it was in that place. Michael Brower, who was the guy on the controls, he was really, really good, very passionate about making it sound, really brilliant and big and getting the best out of every single song, but no ghosts, no literal ghosts.
Shame. The thing I look forward to most about being on the UK version of the wildly popular TV show The Voice is the fact that we might sell a few more records. The Night Before tour, that's all about the pack, the Night Before tour, the big pack. Depends where you're going. On this tour we're going from -5 degrees to +30, so it's a tricky pack. No, I'm obsessed. I'll come back to that. If I think of anything during the next question, I'll let you know. Thing is, we just get in a room and start making noises, and I suppose we're limited by the instruments that we have: drums, bass, guitar, keyboards. But we don't really think about what's going to come out. It just comes out. So that's kind of as what we do, exploring-wise. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Now get out of here. That's like they do on Cribs, yeah?